Ever wondered why the universe seems to tirelessly keep expanding? From the initial Big Bang to the mystery of dark energy, it all makes us realize just how insane the scale of the cosmos is. Let's dive deep into fascinating facts vaster than our imagination. Imagine the universe is like a giant balloon. The moment it was turned on, it instantly inflated massively, and until now, that balloon hasn't stopped expanding. Scientists are still scratching their heads. How can it be so persistently blooming? Initially, everything, matter, energy, light, was crammed into one super tiny point. Then, boom! The Big Bang happened, not an ordinary explosion, but a brutal expansion that pushed space itself to keep stretching. The crazy part is, it's not the objects moving outward, but the space itself getting wider. So galaxies are like trapped on a stretching conveyor belt that keeps endlessly expanding. Astronomers observe this from the reddened light of distant galaxies. This phenomenon is called redshift. The redder the light, the faster that galaxy is moving away. It's like they're fleeing from each other. But the main question is, what keeps this expansion from slowing down? Gravity should be pulling it back, right? But instead, it's speeding up. This makes scientists think there's something strange going on. Well, a great mystery emerges. Dark energy. Not the supervillain type dark energy, but a mysterious energy that causes space to push itself to become wider. Dark energy is invisible, untouchable, but its amount is insane. About 68% of the universe's content. If your life had energy that persistent, you'd definitely never be too lazy to wake up in the morning. The spine-chilling part, this dark energy doesn't weaken. It's becoming more dominant as space expands. The bigger it gets, the more new space appears to accommodate that energy. It's like a house being constantly renovated without stopping. The bigger the house gets, the more new space needs to be filled, making the renovations faster and with no clear end in sight. Scientists don't yet know where dark energy comes from. Some say it's a natural property of empty space. Others say it's a side effect of physics laws we don't yet understand. Even so, we can measure its impact. Galaxies are like riding motorcycles without brakes, continuously accelerating faster, making this vast universe even more endless. This expansion also determines the future of the cosmos. If the speed keeps increasing, everything could move further apart until other galaxies disappear from view. The weird thing is, on a small scale, like our solar system or galaxy, gravity still wins. So don't worry about your house stretching like noodles. That's only a large-scale cosmic effect. But on a super large scale, dark energy takes over the stage. It's like the big boss controlling the direction of the universe's space development, and nothing can hold it back. Scientists create super complex computer simulations to understand the details of this expansion. The result? The more data, the bigger the mystery. The universe seems to have secrets it intentionally hides. Even so, the universe's expansion is an important clue that our cosmos isn't a static place. It's dynamic, alive, and constantly moving, as if chasing something. And because the universe is expanding, light takes longer to reach us. That's why the further we look, the older the image, like peeking into the past. Every new telescope provides a farther view, as if we're getting closer to the beginning. But strangely, the answer to why the universe is expanding is only getting more complicated. But one thing is certain, this expansion makes us realize how small our place is in the cosmos. But it's precisely from that smallness that curiosity arises, driving humanity to keep researching. And this is where we will continue to the next story. What will happen if this expansion doesn't stop and gets wilder? Does the universe have an end, or will it keep expanding forever? Let's continue our journey in this ever-expanding universe. So if the expansion doesn't stop, what does it mean for the future of the cosmos? Scientists have a few scenarios, and honestly, they're all pretty extreme. The first scenario is called the Big Freeze. This happens if the universe keeps expanding but gradually gets colder as matter becomes more spread out, like a room stretching until all its heat is gone. In this scenario, stars will die one by one. Galaxies stretch further apart, and eventually, the universe turns into a silent, cold, and dark place. Chilling, but scientists say this is the most likely. The second scenario is wilder, the Big Rip. This happens if dark energy gets stronger and pushes space more brutally, to the point where eventually galaxies, stars, atoms, everything could be torn apart one by one. Imagine gravity losing completely. Even structures as small as molecules are pulled apart until they shatter. The universe is literally ripped from the largest to the smallest scales. Luckily, this is still a very extreme theory. There's also a third scenario, the Big Crunch. The opposite of the Big Bang. If dark energy suddenly weakens, gravity could win and pull everything back. The universe collapses into a super-dense point again. Some scientists propose a repeating cycle. Bang, crunch, bang again, like the universe has a cosmic heartbeat, but the evidence we have now better supports an ever-accelerating expansion. Regardless of the scenario, the universe's expansion gives us a picture that the cosmos is not a static place. It has a past, present, and a changing future, as if it has its own storyline. What's unique is that we live in an incredible era, an era where we can still see light from distant galaxies. In a few billion years, those galaxies will disappear from view forever. If you lived in the far future, the night sky might be empty. No other galaxies. Beings alive then might think, are we alone? When in fact, we've just run out of light signals. And this makes understanding the universe's expansion even more important now, because we are the generation that can still see the remnants of the cosmos's beginning before everything recedes without a trace. Dark energy remains the star of this mystery. Scientists measure, calculate, and investigate, but it remains difficult to understand, as if the universe intentionally placed a secret behind its black curtain. What's clear is that the existence of dark energy lets us know that the laws of physics still have blank pages. We haven't seen the entire book that determines how the universe works. Perhaps one day, a new discovery will explain why space can push itself apart. Maybe from a new particle, a new theory of gravity, or a concept we haven't even imagined yet. We are also increasingly aware that humans are just tiny inhabitants passing through briefly. But it's precisely because we are small that our curiosity becomes super valuable. Every new telescope, from James Webb to future ones, is like opening a new chapter in the investigation of why space is going wild and continuously expanding. And the deeper we look into the dark void, the more we feel that the universe isn't just a place we live in. It is a living mystery that is constantly moving. Whatever the end of this expansion is, one thing is certain. The universe has a long journey that cannot be stopped so easily. It keeps changing, evolving, and expanding its story. And we, tiny humans on this blue earth, are fortunate to witness a fragment of that grand adventure. From the initial spark of the Big Bang to the never-ending expansion. So why does the universe keep expanding? Because space itself has a mysterious drive to grow. And as long as dark energy keeps working, this story of expansion will continue non-stop. And if you like stories like this or are interested in similar topics, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you won't miss out on other exciting content. In the next video, there will be an even more interesting topic. It could be more mysterious, more entertaining, or even more surprising than you imagined. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to stay updated. Likes and comments also help this channel grow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.